Hey, this is Digital Dave with another cryptocurrency and blockchain update, reporting semi-live from the beautiful island of Phuket, Thailand. This is my second or third place that I like to hang out. And the other places, as you probably know, is the island of Koh Samui, or just Samui, and Chiang Mai, which is where I spent a lot of time up in Chiang Mai. And people ask me what was the allure of Chiang Mai? And Chiang Mai was, or still is, the most comfortable place I've ever been to. And it's almost too comfortable, because once you get there, if you're going to end up retiring in Thailand, if you go to Chiang Mai, which is northern Thailand, you're probably just going to relax and not do anything. It has such a relaxing and calming energy there. It's difficult to really do things when you're there. That's the way I feel there. It's difficult for me when I go there to have the motivation to make videos. Really strange. Now, here on Phuket, it's a different energy, and Koh Samui, different energy as well. And I know this energy thing is might sound kind of weird to a lot of people, but everything has energy. And I did a video post for my members only yesterday, talking about energy and stuff like that. But cryptos have their own energy. People have their own energy. Even I don't want to go off on too much of a tangent here. Forget it. I'm going to stop right there. Everything has its own energy, though. Cryptos have their own energy. So right now, speaking of energy, the market has little energy behind it right now, and people are crying bear market. I'm like, no, it's not a bear market. This is just like a little pullback. This is like a mini bear market within a massive bull market. So the more people that cry bear market, and the more people that capitulate, the better it is for us. The people that's in the know that we're in a massive bull market. We're in the middle of a massive bull market, and we're going to see much higher gains later on. I believe that we're at the precipice of June, of the month of June, a couple of days away. I believe we're going to see a big 180, and come July, we're going to see fireworks. So you don't have to be in the U.S. and celebrate July 4th to see fireworks in July, in my investment opinion. So just get ready. The market is dipping, and people say they're buying the dip, but it keeps on dipping. And I just say, nobody's going to call the bottom, or the exact bottom. But if you can buy more crypto, do it. This is a good time, and I'm not calling the bottom. I don't know where the bottom's going to be. If you can buy, just cost average in, dollar cost average in if you can, or just sit tight and hold. And if you're earning interest with a lot of the C4C coins that's in the C4C portfolio, such as Zilliqa and Cardano and Cosmos, and there's a newer coin. I think I did talk. No, I didn't talk about it yet. Okay, I'll do a video about it later. I don't want to bring it up right now. There's several coins that we're earning really crazy interest, and this is daily interest in most cases. Compounded daily. Cardano is the exception, but this is the ticket to wealth. Is these assets that are, I like to say, spinning off money. Also Theta too. Theta earns interest too with the rewards of T-Fuel. These assets are giving us a return without having to swing trade and day trade. These are the golden assets that everybody should have. These are the ones I just listed, and I've done previous videos about them before, so you probably know pretty well what I really like, and the ones I've talked about. But these are assets that work for you while you're asleep, and while you're on the beach, or while you're climbing the mountain, or hanging out with your friends. They're working for you. This is how you make your money work for you. When your money's in your savings account or your checking account, it's not doing anything for you. It's actually declining in value because of inflation. It just eats it away. 3% or much higher, whatever they want to tell us, but probably a lot higher than 2 or 3% in my view. But this is how we can flip the script and make these cryptos work for us, work for us. You want your money to work for you, and this is what cryptos can do. Not all cryptos that I've talked about will earn an ROI as far as like having like a yield, but some of them are so undervalued that it's just a matter of time when they're going to explode in value, and we're going to be able to cash out if you want to. If you want to cash out, or you can just hold on for years and years and years. And like I've said in a previous video, cryptos only go up in value over time. The last video, or the one prior, I think it was titled that, and someone commented, said, well, these things are going down. What do you mean? And I want to stress, and it was actually in the title of the thumbnail, cryptos only go up over time. Okay, I'm talking about long term. They go up, up, up. Okay, you know, this bear market is going to end by the end of this year or early next year. It's hard to really tell at this point. I'm keeping my finger on the pulse to see what I think is going to happen, and I'm just kind of, you know, checking the energy again to see what's going to happen with it. But let's say you don't sell at the top, and you know, let's say, you know, if you bought Bitcoin $20,000 back in 17, 18, you're still up, yeah, more than 2 times your money, or you could have been up 3 times your money if you cashed out at 60,000. But essentially, they all go up in value over time. Now, the U.S. has just announced they're going to print another $6 trillion. And look, this is what happens. The U.S. dollar and other fiat currencies from other countries, it's an unlimited, quote-unquote, asset. Okay, there's an unlimited supply. They keep printing. There's no ceiling on the printing, the amount of dollars they're putting into circulation. There's no ceiling. And when you put an unlimited amount of currency into a very limited and finite asset, cryptos, and the good ones, the ones that's going to be around for 5-10 years, like the ones that I talk about, in my view, they can only go up. All that money has to go somewhere. It's going to go into gold and silver. It's going to go into stocks and bonds, but it's also going to go into crypto. The smart people are going to put it into crypto. But a lot of people don't know what we know. They don't know about these crazy APY yields that we're getting with some certain cryptos. They don't know about this yet. So what I advise to do, and this isn't advice, but it's advice to myself, is to put money into crypto before Wall Street really starts to get their hands into it, before Main Street knows about it, before Kramer on CNBC or whatever the show he's on, before he starts talking about it. By the time he talks about it, it might be time to sell. But anyways, that's called a bottom. That's called a top indicator right there usually. But you want to get these digital assets before the world knows about it. We're still a very small niche right here. If you're watching this channel or any other YouTube channel, this is a very small niche that really people just don't know about. They kind of know about it maybe, but they don't really understand it. And if they do understand it, maybe they're not taking action. Maybe they don't know where to start. Whatever it is. Just count your blessings. If you're into crypto now, and let's say you bought, say Bitcoin Cash at $1,400, now it's about half that. That's okay. You're in crypto. Eventually, BCH is going to go up a lot higher. Okay, and I'm just using that as an example. Cardano, Digibyte, Zilliqa, XRP. I'm really super bullish on XRP now. From what I've researched, I believe it's going to go a lot higher later this year. Okay. Particularly if and when the SEC lawsuit is put to bed, put to rest, I believe XRP is going to make people a lot of money. Okay, so just don't sweat it too much. If you're worried, if your portfolio is down 30, 40, 50%, don't sweat it. We go through these cycles, and I told my group yesterday in that private video, I said, this path is the easiest path to attaining mega wealth, but it's still not a cakewalk. We have to go through these peaks and valleys. We have to go through all the FUD and the YouTubers saying that we're in a bear market now, and people showing charts saying this thing's only going to go down, and they're right until they're wrong. I'm not picking on all chartists. Just some charts I look at. I'm like, this doesn't tell me anything, because all it takes is one tweet from Elon Musk and the market either goes up or goes down. So really, I do look at charts, but I don't use charts as like the gospel as some people do, because it's good to look at all these visual aids. You know, you look at charts, you look at sentiment, you look at volume, trading volume. There's a number of things I look at, but overall, we're going to go a lot higher in my investment opinion. We're going to go a lot higher by in a couple of days, or in June, which is a couple of days from now, but sometime in June, we should start seeing a 180. And then July is going to be amazing, in my opinion. I think we're going to do really well. We're going to be really happy. We're so spoiled. A lot of us are spoiled seeing all these green candles for the past 6 months. And now that we're seeing red candles and just flatlining or whatever, we get spoiled, and we all long for those green candle days, and we'll get them. But look at this as an opportunity to, like I said earlier, you want to accumulate. Even if it's just flat, if it doesn't go down, if it's just flat, if it stays flat for a long time, this is the time to buy. Okay, you buy on the red and you sell on the green. If you're going to be selling, or if you're going to be a long-term holder like myself, you don't do anything. Actually, the red, you look at the red, you celebrate the red more than the green if you're a long-term holder. Okay, all right, and of course those green candles do make you feel good, of course, but we all want to see that too. But letting you know where we're at in the market. So just hodl strong, keep buying, buy the dip. And if it keeps on dipping, buy some more. But and last thing I want to say, this is not investment advice. And don't put so much money into crypto that if you lost it all, if you got hacked, if your keys got stolen, your seed phrases got stolen or whatever, or the project went to zero, don't put so much money into it that it's just going to devastate you financially. And some people still do that. And I say, just put in as much money as you can afford to risk into cryptos. Because like any investment in the entire planet, this can go with gold and silver or land or anything else, there's no guarantees it's going to go up in value. Okay? No guarantees. No guarantees in life at all. All right. This is DD. I'll see you guys next time.